Hey YouTube, it's Amanda. So crazy shit is happening on my face. Pimples galore, so just so you know, it's gonna be there for a bit. I've been going through some really, really emotional stuff lately. Well, like, it's nothing new, but it's like facing up to what's really going on in my life and feeling the emotions that go with that and all the changes that are happening and also facing those emotions and just like it's a lot of reality just knocking on my door lately, and I've never been a really big fan of reality. I've never been a big fan of facing those emotions, and now that I'm really working for my recovery, I am facing those emotions now. And it sucks. It sucks really, really bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather not face these emotions. And it's turning into like bodily issues. Like I am breaking out like hell. Like there's a pimple right there that is so sore and just so huge that I'm just like, oh gosh, it hurts so bad. It feels like it's gonna explode. And like I get headaches now really, really easily when I'm emotional. Like things just hurt, like physically, mentally, emotionally. Like things are just really hurting right now. And I was actually in a yoga class yesterday, and it was super, super intense and awesome, and I loved it. And then we did frog, and all of a sudden the floodgates opened, and I was crying my little ass off. It's a hip opener, so that's why. Lots of emotions go with that. And I couldn't even, it was the last pose before Shavasana, which is where you just like lay down and meditate. And I couldn't even sit through Shavasana without crying. I was like, can I go to the bathroom real quick and do this? Because, I mean, like, 10 people were in there, and I was like, I am not going to cry in front of 10 people I don't know. Like, no thank you. But I went to the bathroom, and it was really hard crying. It, like, for me, I am relearning how to feel. Like, that's what this is. Like, I have no clue how to feel right now, and it's really scary for me, and it's really just like, it hurts right now. It hurts to feel right now. But, I mean, like, I'm grateful though. You know, I'm grateful that I'm learning how now. Because I've spent so many years just sitting there and not feeling things and not facing reality and not, I didn't know how to feel, you know, I didn't know how to allow myself to feel, and I'm a very emotional person, apparently anyway, which is very interesting. But anyway, so I was in that yesterday and cried in the bathroom, and then I walked out, and like the receptionist at the yoga place that I teach and do the yoga at, like asked me what was wrong, and I totally love her, so I was like super honest with her and just like real, and told her about the eating disorder and told her about the addictions and all the change in my life right now and everything that was going on, and it was really empowering to be able to say all that and to own that for myself. Like, I don't think I've ever owned it and just been like, yeah, it's who I am right now, you know, and I'm working on it. And apparently she has had an eating disorder as well since she was 8 years old. Mine started when I was, well, the technical diagnosis was when I was 8 years old, but it really started when I was like 4 or 5. And so she like could totally relate to that part, and she gave me resources and that kind of thing, and her number, and I was like, oh my gosh, you don't have to do that, but I don't know, she's a sweetie. But anyway, it was rough. It was rough. It still is kind of rough. I'm still like teary and just like, but that's okay. I'm learning how to do it. Learning how to feel things. Fun. But yeah, it sucks right now, but that's okay. I think I was starting to get into, like, this isn't worth it mode, before this, the yoga session yesterday, and after it, like, even though I was crying, and even though it was, like, really emotional for me, it gave me that oomph that I needed to really be like, I'm gonna beat this thing. Like, I'm not going down without a fight, you know? And, like, that's the cool thing about emotions. It can either break you down or pick you the fuck up. Like, it's a double-edged sword. But, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And I'm really starting to realize that and recognize that, and hopefully it'll get easier. That's what I hear people say all the time, is that it gets easier, and that you learn more tools, and that, you know, things come a little easier and faster and less painfully. Oh, hi dog. Oh man. The dogs are going insane. Alright, I gotta go. I will talk to you all later. Thanks for listening, and have a great day. Bye.